Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. Man, Jim Clyburn is just getting humiliated these days. By the way, for those who may not know, Jim Clyburn is a congressman. He's one of the congressmen that represents the state of South Carolina. I forgot how many congressmen or women represent the state of South Carolina. I forgot how many districts they have, but he represents one of them. So, he's been going to all these conferences and outlets and stuff like that, where he's just buck dancing and just basically talking about sloganism, saying that progressives and black people need to stop demanding for everything and stop sloganism, whatever that is, and stuff like that. That's his excuse for why is saying that Democrats should not do anything for Pacific people and particularly for black people. He is doing nothing for our community. And he got called out for it. He got called out from a person who's running for Congress by the name of Nina Turner. Called her out. Rapper Killer Mike called her out. Regardless of what you think about them. I think it happened at some TYT conference. I forgot what it was, where he got called out. And now, I found out, if I can find, this individual right here, and this individual right here, these are different tweets. I'll leave you the link to these tweets. These two young men and these two different in these tweets are pulling up. I see the pull-up-summer. Everyone's talking about that pull-up-summer. Well, basically, they pulled a political pull-up-summer. But no one didn't get beat up. Basically, this guy is talking about the problems that the black community is suffering from. Same with this guy. Matter of fact, make it better, I'll just play the videos. Here's one video. Oh, and that's Clyburn right there. So we're gonna play this video. Now this is from one. That's a great thing. But statistics shows that. Hold on. Real quick. Spoke about HBCU. That's a great thing. But statistics shows that 20% of black Americans are college educated. Meanwhile, we still, 20% of us have a whole bunch of debt, right? The other 80% of black Americans mostly work in the service economy. So it's good for the HBCUs, but the rest of black America is pretty much being starved out. That's all I wanted to say. On top of that, with HR 40, we were on something called Fix HR 40, where we put pressure on all of our congressional leaders to get HR 40 to the floor. We sat there for about 10 hours and watched that whole judiciary process. We saw it play out. Nancy Pelosi can bring that to the floor anytime she wants. We have been monitoring HR 40 and it's been thrown out for the most part. What we're trying to say, sir, is that because of public pressure, so it's for history, right? HR 40, right, was introduced by John Connors in 1987. And it sat dormant for over 30 years, right? So, yes, it did. So, yes, it did. He did introduce it every year, but it never got passed. We're talking about something almost my whole adult life. This thing never passed at all. Now there is public sentiment. There's energy behind it, right? The CBC just they did a Twitter poll. They asked us, what do you prefer? Do you prefer? Hold on a second. Sir, it's all due respect. No emotion in this. We're just concerned.
These are facts.
We're just highly concerned because by 2050, Black American wealth is going to be at zero. Meanwhile, other groups' wealth are going upward. Our wealth is deteriorating. So we're just highly concerned. That's it. We just want a better quality of life for ourselves and our children. I have 2 children myself. The tax credit is great. It's great. But after the tax child credit, it's like that's just paying the bills and that's it. It's still not helping us out of the predicament that we're in. We're just concerned. So that's it. That's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
Hold on a second. Basically, all I want to say, shout out to this individual. Now, I think this is from him. I think this is the individual. I think his name is, Tyrone R. Pope Davis. Now, if this is him, shout out to him. He was talking about the problems in the black community. He was talking about HR 40, and he's talking about that HR 40 needs to be fixed. And I think what he mean by fix is not only does it need to be passed, but it needs to actually have some teeth. Like, actually, instead of just studying, that it actually has stuff that's supposed to actually help black people and stuff like that. And he was talking about why black people are concerned about the wealth gap, because, as you know, he talked about that year, that dreadful year that is on its way, 2053. 2053 is the predicted year that if we do not build up wealth in the black community before 2053, like start supporting our own businesses, more black people getting more jobs and owning more businesses and stuff like that, that if we do not do, what he's saying is that if we do not put more wealth in the black community before 2053, our wealth will be at a complete zero, meaning that we'll have no money in the community. And he's talking about how the wealth community is in the black community is decreasing, and that's because of the heavy spending we spend on stuff that on other communities own. We spend on stupid stuff, but also because sometimes some of the wealth that we do get is taken away, sometimes unlawfully. And this is why we keep saying that we need to start putting more money in the black community, and then the politicians need to start doing stuff to help the community and stuff like that. And he called out Jim Clyburn because he sees that Jim Clyburn and the Congressional Black Caucus is not doing anything to help the black community. And that's why you saw how Jim Clyburn was getting very nervous that he was getting called out. I want to bring up this other individual. Here's what he has to say. Let's hear what he has to say. So we're going to. He was at that same meeting, by the way. And once again, that's Jim Clyburn.
Too often the politicians that say they speak for us never want to speak to us. So I think we should be able to be here.
I really like that sarcasm. That was sarcasm. I like that. Like, he used that sarcasm to go after Jim Clyburn. You know what? Unlike that other video, I think I'm just gonna. You know what? I'll still do it.
I love this handout, but it's missing one thing, and I'm gonna try not to get emotional, but I want to read it. In 2019, the average, I know you know these statistics, the average wealth of the average white American family is $188,000. For black American families, it's only $24,000. Now, I'm Gallup, okay? 80% of rural land, black land ownership, has been lost since 1969. A white high school dropout has more wealth than a black college graduate. Per the Accountable USA and the Food Research Accident Center, your district, the district I've grown up in, is the 6th poorest district in the United States of America.
Damn, really?
District 6. Now, there's a quote, and maybe that's not true, but there's a quote that says, I do not, but they back it up with census data, but there's a quote that says, I do not buy the concept popular in the 1960s, which said, we have suppressed the black man for 300 years, and the white man is now far ahead in the race for everything. our society offers. In order to even the score, we must now give the black man a head start.
All right. So I'm gonna hit the escape button over here, but
Thank you, Congressman Clyburn, for coming.
sorry about that. But shout out to that individual as well. He was talking about how that his district, which is actually Jim Clyburn's district, I found out it's the 6th district of South Carolina, is one of the poorest districts in the country, not just in the state, the country. Yeah, that's because your Jim Clyburn is doing nothing to help your district. And I'm glad that this guy has called out Jim Clyburn, and about the students, that college-educated students who are black have bigger amounts of debts than any other student. The fact that black ownership of land is decreasing and it's falling, including from black farmers. We hear the stories about what's happening to the black farmers, how they're losing land, how they've been given fake seeds and stuff like that. And that an uneducated white college dropout gets more stuff than an educated black college student. That's called white privilege. How is that the white student that dropped out of school is still able to get more better opportunities, get more jobs, more land ownership, more wealth than the black kid who actually, or black individual who actually put in the work but now is suffering from debt and still gets less opportunities? That makes no sense. And the Congressional Black Caucus should have done stuff to help the black community, but they cowered away. And people like your Jim Clyburn, and that's why I shout out to this guy and to that other guy that I showed that that they went to this town hall meeting to call out the politicians, including Jim Clyburn. And this shows you that you're Jim Clyburn, and that you saw how Jim Clyburn was saying, that's not true. He's just basically trying to deny the situation that's going on with the black community and stuff. And this shows you that people like Jim Clyburn need to be kicked out of office because he is doing nothing to help our community, the black community. All right. Even a host, I forgot who this host from MSNBC called him out on the stuff that Jim Clyburn is not doing. So Jim Clyburn he's basically was humiliated. And once again, shout out to the hashtag pullupsummer, pull up summer, because they did a pull up summer on Jim Clyburn, and I hope more of these pull up summers happen with different situations and stuff. Because Jim Clyburn has showed how sorry of a politician he is. He is not the representative of black people. He is not a great black leader. He is a piece of garbage that needs to be voted out. So next year, when the midterms, starting with the primaries, even start getting prepared this year, y'all need to do something to get him out, whatever it takes, to get him out of office, since he's not going to do anything for our community. But I want to know, starting with the primaries, find a challenger to challenge him and vote for that guy, and make sure that that person is willing to do stuff to help our community, and vote that person in and do anything to get Jim Clyburn out, since he's not going to do anything. But you might as well vote for an opponent that's not going to do anything, because Jim Clyburn has shown that he's not willing to do anything while he's in office right now. Well, but to tell you the truth, I hope that you guys can find a candidate to challenge him and make sure that that candidate does stuff for the black community and stuff like that. Just anyway, Jim Clyburn needs to go. He just needs to go. he needs to retire or be voted out. He's not doing anything for our community. But I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Write down in the comment section what y'all think. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'll leave the links to the different accounts for you to follow me on wherever you're watching this. YouTube, Black Junction, Black Shares. Also follow me on Twitter for any posts. Just follow me. I sometimes use my Twitter account to talk about what I sometimes use my Twitter account for if I do to post or retweet stuff, including what may go on with my channel. But that's all I have to say. This is J-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.